and you're good to go. So this is the quote section. Remember, look at these things at the bottom. We are the quote section. Click there, all the quotes will show. Here you go. These are all the quotes. Odd USD, these are the pairs, Odd USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, and everything in between. So you can just tap on it and turn it into, you can, once you tap on it, you can see different things: trade, charts, details, statistics, depth of market, delete, and the likes. So at this bottom, you see chart to see the chart of the Odd USD of the first pair, or you can change it. You see trade for when we've placed trade. You see history for when we've closed trades. You will see, if you go back to settings, we can open my account, download my accounts, and things like that. So let's go on. So yeah, so that's that. Now on this place, this is the quote section. We can call it the front page or the home page. You can do some editings here. By the top left corner, you will see some lines. You click there, you can change it, you understand, to whether it's a list this thing or a grid. You can click there to change it. Do you understand? Okay, so you can select the things you want to see. You can select the things you want to see. If you click by the top right, you can select the things you want to see. If you want to see the day percentage, delete it. I don't want to see that. So they are only showing me the bid and ask price. So that's like to make it simpler, but I don't want it simple. I want to see everything. It's important to see everything, to see the spread. You understand? To see the spread, to see the difference, to see the low, the high, the bid, the ask prices. So for example, this Odd USD, if you look by the right of it, there's the 0.63749, 0.63753. They are the bid and ask prices. They are the bid and ask prices. The same thing with Euro USD, the 1.04563, the 1.04566. The two price levels are the bid and ask prices. So this is pretty straightforward. So there's nothing there, you understand? So I hope you understand better now. So when you look at the top right, you will see the pencil icon. When you click on it, you'll be able to select which pair you want to delete and which pair you want to move to which position. You can hold it and move all the NZD, move USD card, hold it down, move it like that. And which one you can delete some of them, just tap on it, tap, or once you select it, you tap. You can see the dustbin icon at the top right. You delete it from there. So straightforward stuff. And you can also add some currencies to the front page like this. You can enter the symbol up there. Enter the symbol you want to search. Once you enter, they will bring up the folders. Let's add gold, XAU USD, XAU. Why am I typing C? XAU. You can see it's gold. Click on the plus beside it. Silver, click on the plus, XAG. Silver is XAG. So you can even check from the folder, you know, and any pair you search for that is not here, Euro USD, it simply means it has been added already. That is why it's not showing in the search box. You can see Euro USD here. And gold, this is gold. Let me move gold. When you click on that, I've taught how to edit this thing. Let me move silver to the first, then move gold above silver. I trade gold a lot, so I'll put it as the first. So you customize this app the way you want it to be. So that's that for the quotes. Then the next one is the chart. When you look at the bottom there, you can click on charts, and then you will see the chart the way it is. You can zoom in a bit. Now how do you use all these things? When you look at the top left corner, you will see M1. M1 stands for 1 minute. Stands for 1 minute. You tap on it, you can change it to 5 minutes. You can change it to 15 minutes. That's the time frame. Now I need to add that the time frame does not determine the duration of your trade. Okay, that's not the job of time frame. The higher the time frame, each time frame, like for example in the 15-minute time frame, each candlestick forms within 15 minutes. These things are candlesticks, the red and green bars you are seeing. Let me zoom in. You can see them, red and green bars. They are candlestick. The green is bullish, the red is bearish. That's coming down. The red is coming down, bearish. The green is going up, bullish. So in the 15-minute time frame, each candlestick takes 15 minutes to form. You understand? It's simply showing what the market has been doing for 15 minutes. So if we change to 1 hour, you can see it's changing. H4. So that's it. The time frame is up there. Now, apart from that, Underneath the time frame, you will see odd USD. So that's the pair. You can tap on it and change it. Let's say you change it to XAU USD and the likes. Okay, can change it that way. Now after that H4, that's the time frame by the top left. If you move a bit, you will see the cross icon towards the middle. You see the cross icon, you tap on it. That cross icon is to give you lines. These lines will help us when we want to use pending orders. When we want to use pending orders, this line will help us. Now, and after that cross icon, you see the F icon. The F icon is for indicators. When you tap on it, it will give you this. So you can click on the plus icon. When you click on it, you search for an indicator. For example, moving average. You tap on it, is a line. Just click done. This video is not to teach you how to use indicators. I just want to show you how to use MT4. So we've added the moving average. You can see it as a red line. We can edit it if we want. You can click on the F again, add another one, click on plus. Let's add relative strength index, RSI. Tap on it. You can see it at the bottom here that this is RSI, relative strength index. Okay, once you add it, it makes a lot of sense. It just works for you. You can see it at the bottom there. So that's RSI, that's an indicator. So if you want to remove it, still tap on the F. Click on edit by the top right. You can see edit at the top right. Then you slide, just slide on them. Just tap the red this thing by there, click delete. I was expecting slide to work. Anyways, just tap it. Tap the red, whatever, click on delete, and that works for you. So now after that F at the top, that F symbol at the top, which is for indicators, by the right you will see shapes. You tap on it and you can add different objects. You can even add text. Let's add a trend line. This slanting line at the middle, trend line, add it. And we have this fine trend line for us to play with. You click on shapes again, you can delete from here, just slide. Yes, this time around, if you slide, it's going to work. Just slide on it. You understand? And you can click the horizontal line at the middle. You tap on it, yes, it's going to add for your support and resistance zones. I also have a video on that. You can check out my channel, video on that. These things help you in analysis. So in analysis, and that's that. So now, if you move towards, after that shape icon, if you move towards the top right, you will see two symbols there. The first one with a time on it is pending order, is for pending order. Tap on it. Then the last one at the top right, the last one is to place a trade. Once you click it, it's going to allow you to do one click trading. That is, once you press buy, it's going to work. So the top right, if we've already tapped on it, I can tap on it again to remove it, tap on it to add it. So if you click on the middle of the chart, if it's MT4, it's going to show you something round. Or if it's Android, it's going to show you something round. But here, it will not show you something round. It will bring up all these things, okay? To bring up all these options. So trade, indicators, which are the same things up there, object, settings. So you can from here get into settings and decide what exactly you want to see. But we'll still talk about settings. For now, let's look at how you want to place a trade. So click on that top right, like I told you, the top right, the topmost right in there, or you click on the middle, select trade. Select trade. You can easily just, so the first thing at the top is XAUSD, which is good. That's the pair we want to place a trade on. The next thing is buy limit. No, you want to leave it at market execution. So make sure it's market execution. That's just to open the buy immediately or to open the trade immediately, the sell immediately. So 0.01, the next thing, that's number 0.01 is the lot size. We can edit it to, let's say, 0.05. Then we click on buy. So I will always advise you practice. By all means, go and practice. Ensure you practice. So you can see the buy is opening at the current market price, which is where the market is. That's the buy right there. Are we together? So this is pretty straightforward, easy to see. Now, if you look at the bottom, we are still on chart. The next thing is trade. When you click on it, that's after that chart at the bottom. After chart, you see trade. You click on trade, you will see what exactly is happening. So that buy that we clicked, the market is currently at a loss. If you look at the right-hand side of that, you will see minus 0.70. It keeps changing, okay? Minus 0.70, you just keep changing. What that simply means is that, okay, the market is moving, and now it's not in profit. Good, it's not showing blue. If it is showing red with negative, it means loss. Now that it's showing blue, is profit. White means there's no profit or loss. So you can see it moving by the right hand side of that XAU USD buy that we set. Okay, so now we can consider the balance, the equity, the margin, the free margin. Those are the things at the top up there. If you remember, we started this with $3,000, so you can see it right there. So in the equity, at the top you can see minus 0 point whatever. That is the accumulation of all the trades. Let me open more trades so you go better. So let's go back to quotes. Another way to open trade, you tap on the pair. Let's say odd USD, you tap on it, you click trade. Let's say sell this time around. Okay, so we have a buy, we have a sell trade. Are we together? Sell this time around. Let's say GBP USD open trade. Let's say we set the lot size at 0.15. It's still market execution. We are not setting stop loss and take profits yet. We are going to set that later. Let's say we click on buy. So now we have 3 trades open. Now the margin is the amount it's taking to keep these 3 trades open. You can see it is 36.82. The free margin is the amount that is left for us to open more trades, because obviously it's not all your capital they will use for your few trades. And why our margin is just $36 is simply because we have a lot of we used small lot size. That is why. Now the equity, how the equity is always changing, the balance is not changing. The reason is simple. The equity is the value of the balance plus or minus the value of your open trades. For example, if your open trades is in profit, like now, if you look at the top, we are making a profit of 2.4, 2.35, 2.25. That simply means the equity is going to be more than the balance. But when it becomes a loss in total, that's the accumulation of all the 3 open trades. When it becomes a loss, the equity is going to be lower than the balance. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so that's the trade. Let me close one trade. Any trade you close, the value is going to be added to your balance. Okay, so that is just easy to walk around with. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, so let's go to settings first before we come back and close one trade. Let's go to settings. So this is the history. We'll talk about history after we've closed the trade. After we've closed the trade, that's when we'll talk about history. So go to settings at the bottom right. So you can talk about new account, adding a new account. Like I said, you can register, you can create a real account from the broker's website. That's the only way to create a real account, is from the broker's website. If you check the description, there are links to brokers which I recommend. One of them will even give you double your capital when you use my link. So that is the agreement I have with them. So that is just fantastic for you. Okay. So yeah, so this is it. This is the settings place. We have the new account, the mailbox, the news, blah blah blah, like that. All these things are not so important. Traders community, those things are not so important. When you come to interface English, that's what you want. Then the chart is where you want to do the main settings. The chart, you decide what you want. We are using candlestick chart. You can change it to line chart. Let's change it and go and let me show you. Let's go back to charts. This is it. It's now showing like this. You can see it. So let's go back to settings, charts. Let's pull back candlestick. Candlestick is the best for traders. Yeah. Trading panel at the bottom. Then colors. These colors are important. It's just that I love the colors we have. I love the green and red colors everywhere. Fantastic. Amazing. So the open, the high, the low, the close, is OHLC. Open, high, low, close. You really don't need all these things. Trading panel at the bottom. Let's add that. You can see. So like that. Now, when you look at the chart at the top, at the right, not at the top right, at the right hand, you can see so many numbers: 295, 2.81, 294, 2.67. It keeps coming down like that. Those are the price levels. The price levels by the right. So then at the bottom, you'll be seeing dates. That's the date, yes. The date that the market reaches also point. 3rd of February, 7th of February, 13th of February, like that. So pretty straightforward. So that's that for the charts. Yeah, SL and TP levels, yes, you want them to be showing. Preload chart data, yes. Then there's another settings inside the settings. It's just for sounds to enable news, storage, whatever. It's just basic settings. Okay, so this is just wonderful. This is amazing. So any other thing, the next thing we want to look at right now is how to set TP and SL positions. Okay, stop loss and take profit positions. So we've talked about downloading the app, creating demo account, customizing the app to your taste, arranging it. We've also talked about opening trades. Next thing we want to talk about now is setting stop loss and take profit. So after that, I think we'll be done with everything. That is related to Mt5. So it's just nice if you follow through. Okay, so let's close one of these trades. The one on XAU USD, let's close that one. You can see it's having a loss. So if you want to close, you just hold the trade. Let's close GBP USD. I want to close one with, you hold the trade, you click on close position. They will tell you close by with loss of -4 points. So you can see as it's moving, they are showing you the new value 4.95. Just click on close and it's been closed. So if we go to the history, type on history, you will see our loss there. You understand? So we started with $3,000 -4.95, then commission of 1.06, then we have 2,993. So this broker charges commission, which is why I'm recommending you to another broker that you can register with using my link in the description. Tight spread, no anyhow commission, and you are good to go. Very important. So that being said, so this is it in the history. You can see the positions by the top left. You can click that arrow there, that arrow and those three lines. Click on it to do some editing, to do some filtering. You can decide the symbol you want to see in your history, but we don't have enough information to apply all that, so but it doesn't matter. Then by the top right, you can see the clock sign. That one is to schedule the date you want to see the history. When you click on it, you can decide, oh, let me see for today. You can also decide the symbol you want to see. And also, so that way, if you want to go through your history for a particular symbol or for a particular currency pair, particular date, you can do that. Very, very, very instructive. Okay, so I love that feature. Very important. So let's go back to trade and look at our open trades. Now, how do we set stop loss and take profits? Okay, very important. You have to understand something. Let me explain to you the basics for this. In stop loss and take profits, you have to recognize that when you place a buy, you are saying the market is going to go up in value. I know that everybody should understand that as a trader. When you place a buy, you are saying the market will go up in value. Okay, that's, you are predicting the chart to go up. So if it's going up, you'll be making money. Do you understand? If it's going down, when you place a buy and it's going down, you'll be losing money. When you place a sell, you are predicting the market will go down. The chart is going to go down. You know, as it's going down, you'll be making money. If you place a sell, if it's going down, you'll be making money. If it starts going up, you'll be losing some money. Do you understand? So now it makes simple sense that when you place a buy, your take profit should be at the top, because when you place a buy and the market is moving up, that is when you are making money. So at some point, it's going to hit a position, you set your take profit, and all the money you've made will be added to your balance. You know, I told you that the equity, the money you are making or losing is reflecting in the equity, not in the balance, until you close the trade before it will be added to the balance. It was the $5 loss we closed that got added to our balance. You understand? So very, very, very instructive for you to add it. You need to first of all understand that you need your stop loss and your take profit in your chart. Until the market hits the stop loss or take profit, that trade has not closed and it will not be added to your capital. Okay, so it's very important you have that at the back of your mind. So in a buy trade, when you place a buy, your take profit will be above. You are simply saying, oh, even if you're offline, yes, even if you're offline, if you set your trade, set your take profit, everything, even if you're offline, the market is going to hit your take profit and is going to close the trade for you, even if you're offline, even if you're occupied, even if you're busy. So that is one of the importance that you need to have at the back of your mind. So for example, now in this SAU USD buy that we placed, as the market is going up, you can see that is in profit. Let's check the chart. You can hold the trade, the XAU USD, you will click on chart, and then you will see the chart. Ever since we placed the trade here, let's use that plus icon which I told you about, the cross icon at the top. You click on it, it will bring the line. This is where we put the trade. You can see where we put the buy, that dash mark. That's where we put it. Look at where the market is now. The market is above it. Since the market is above our entry position, that is why we have made, that is why it is in profit. That's why we are making money, because the market is above where we entered. You can see currently it's at $8 profit and it keeps increasing. Okay, very important. So we can easily now we can set our stop loss and our take profit, and I will show you how to do that. When you go back to the chart on that gold, like I said, the take profit has to be above, because as the market keeps going up, you are expecting that the market is going to turn at some point. Let's say at this point here. At this point, we've moved the cross to this point. You're expecting the market to turn at some point. So you will not just leave the market to keep going up. You understand? If you've made profit and it got to that point, you don't close the trade, because if the market hits your take profit, it's going to close. If you don't close the trade, the market can reverse and you'll be losing all the money you've made. So that's why it's good to set take profits. Okay, so you set it at this point, 2952.42. You understand? So how do you set it? 2952.42. You go back there. On this XAUSD, you can slide on it. When you slide, you will see the edit icon, this pencil icon. You click on it to modify, or you can hold it down, click on modify position. Click on modify position. You click on the take profit. You can see the take profit. Click on the plus or minus sign. Click on the plus or minus sign. We change it to 2952.42. Then you click on modify. Good, it has been modified. How do you know? If you go back to the chart, you'll be seeing it up there. You can see it up there. You can see it's TP. You can see the red line there, the red dash line for our take profit. We still have to set stop loss. Stop loss has to be underneath. The goal of stop loss is that you are saying, okay, if this market is going against me, that's as I've placed a buy. If this market starts coming down, you know it will be lost. If it's going against me, it should hit this particular position and take me out of the trade, close the trade for me. Why? Because I don't want to lose too much. That's the goal of stop loss, to stop your loss. Okay, to stop your loss. So you put it there, 2925.94. You use that same method, 2925. You click on the plus icon on the stop loss, or the minus, anyone, 2925.54. I'm not even sure if I remember the numbers. Maybe I did. Let me check the chart. Yeah, I did. I remembered it too. Fantastic. So you can see that this thing is pretty instructive. It's just very simple. Okay, it's very, very simple. So that's for the buy trade. We've added the stop loss and the take profit. Now, this is not a video to show you the proper way to analyze, and because it's from your analysis you have to get your stop loss and take profit. This is not a video to show you how to analyze and get stop loss and take profit. No, this is a video to simply show you how to use Mt5, how to use the controls. That's all. Okay, thank you. So now let's go to the odd USD sell. You know, in a sell, like I said, you're expecting the market to go down. So as the market is going down, you are making money. So in a sell, your take profit will be under your entry position. Your entry position is where you enter the market. If you look at odd USD, you will see 0.63749 to 0.63748. What does that mean? It simply means we entered at 0.63749. Currently, the market is at 0.63748. It keeps changing. You understand? So that simply tells you that our take profit has to be under 0.63749, which is our entry position for odd USD. It has to be underneath it. It just has to be underneath it. So you can hold, you can slide, whichever. These three dots here can, bring up odd, which is the same thing. Modify position, and then we set our stop loss. So let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart of. You can from here go to the chart actually. Click on charts. So our take profit has to be under it, 0.6384. 0.63384. Modify. There you go. So like the 0.63859. 0.63859. So our stop loss has to be above, because when you place a sell, you are saying the market is going to go down. But if it starts going up, that means you are losing. You understand? And you don't want to lose all your capital. You don't want to lose forever. That's why you set a stop loss, so that once you get to a position, you are telling the trader, stop my loss, close the trade. Okay, stop my loss and close the trade. Pretty instructive. So like I said, the equity is the open trades, the value of the open trades added to the balance. So when you look at this open trade, we are making $15, we are losing 60 cents, that is 14 point something dollar. Add that to the balance, that's why our equity is bigger than our balance, because we are in overall profit on our open trades. It's pretty instructive. You don't have to bother about these calculations, they are done automatically on your chart. So yes, so that is that. So now there are two ways you can set your stop loss and take profit. The first way is to edit the open trade, which we've just done. The second way is to set it as you are about opening a trade. As you're about opening a trade, you can set the stop loss and the take profit. So let's get to that. As you're about opening a trade, you can set the stop loss and the take profit. So let's open a trade and set it. Let's go back to quotes. Let's go to Euro USD, tap on Euro USD, tap on trade, and now we can go on to set it. So Euro USD up there, it is market execution. Now if you check other things, these other things are the pending orders. I am not going to be covering it. I have a video on pending orders and how to use it, so I'm not going to be covering it in this video. So let's leave that aside. Now back to this. Then after the market execution, some can call it instant execution. It means the same thing basically. Now under that you will see the lot size. Let's use 0.17. You can use any lot size. There is a proper way to get lot size obviously, but like I said, this is a video on how to use Mt5. So now we have to use the stop loss and take profit. We have to set stop. We want to set stop loss and take profit even before opening the trade. Okay, so if you don't set it where, you will get invalid stop loss or TP, which means you did not set it where. Let me give you an example. Let's just show the current market. Click on buy. It's not going to work. Invalid stop loss or TP. You can see it at the top. It's saying it there. Click on sell. Invalid. Look at it at the top. Invalid SL or TP. Why? Simply because I am putting the same position for stop loss and take profits, and it doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. So ensure you are practicing it, and don't just be watching the video. Go right now to your chart, go right now to your Mt5 app, and be practicing. Okay, so now how do you set stop loss and take profit? Remember, in a buy, the stop loss is underneath the take profit, the entry, underneath the entry, so it has to be under the current price level. So let's say 2.5. Do you understand? And the take profit has to be above the current entry. So let's say 655. So this should work for a buy, but if we try it for a sell, it's not going to work. Invalid. You can see it when we click on sell, it's telling us invalid, but when we click on buy, it's going to open. Exactly, it has opened. So you can see Euro USD buy 0.17 lot size is open. So I hope you've been able to learn from this, and with this you should be able to use the Mt5 app. Very simple, very straightforward for iPhone users. If you check the link in the description, I included how you can register with a broker to deposit, to withdraw, and to log in. There's a video in the link to guide you. The brokers I recommend, if you use my link, one of them is going to give you 100% deposit bonus. Is right there. And if you are using an Mt4 on iPhone, there's a link in the description to my video on it. If you are using Mt5 on Android, there's also a link there in my description to guide you. So if you want any other thing on forex trading, once you check my channel, there will be lots and lots of these strategies, risk management, analysis, indicators. They are all there to guide you and everything. So thank you so much for listening. Once again, this is Blessed FX Academy. Thank you for watching till the end. Drop a comment. Let me know if you have any question or if there's anything you want to be covered in forex trading. I am going to do my best to make a video about it. Okay, so ensure you share to other interesting traders, and I wish you all the best. I am going to be rooting for you. Do have a nice day.